So much, Dr. Nagar, for joining us on the broadcast with that perspective. Meanwhile, Chinese Defense Minister Dong Jun has spoken to his U.S. counterpart Pete Hegseth via video call. During the conversation, U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth made it clear that the United States does not seek conflict with China. A Pentagon spokesman said that Hegseth emphasized the U.S. is not pursuing regime change or strangulating the People's Republic of China. At the same time, he made it clear that the U.S. has vital interests in the Asia-Pacific region. The conversation was described as candid and constructive, with both sides agreeing to continue discussions. Mr. Scott Faulkner, head of Eagle Enterprises, joins us on the broadcast. Mr. Faulkner, your first thoughts on this candid conversation that's taken place between the U.S. and China?
Well, Hegseth is saying the right things. I mean, while in our heart of hearts we'd love to have China change into a much better actor on the world stage and certainly in the region, we're going to say publicly and also privately, that they do not have anything to fear from us as long as they're not invading Taiwan. And so it's standard diplomatic speak, so to speak, to try to make sure things don't escalate in that region. So it's standard procedure, so to speak.
At the same time, Mr. Faulkner, where exactly do you think somewhere the defense discussions between the U.S. and China are headed, given that there continues to be a stalemate as far as some of the the tariffs are concerned?
The U.S. is again trying to pursue what we call a reshoring or onshoring of our supply chain, and that's been a standard policy in Trump too, which is that we want to wean America away from the Chinese supply chain, especially in the pharmaceutical area, where over 80% of our pharmaceuticals still come from China. We also are trying to rebuild the United States is trying to rebuild its industrial capacity. And of course, we're back to the issue with India, that where it makes economic sense to move industrial production back to the United States directly, where it doesn't, we want to reshore to places like India, the Philippines, Thailand, and Indonesia. And so so we're going to continue to pursue those kind of America first economic policies to basically undermine China economically, but mostly strengthen America economically. And that's, again, that's been sort of part and parcel of the Trump approach to China from day one.
Absolutely. Mr. Faulkner, thank you so much for joining us on NewsX World. Meanwhile, we have some breaking news coming in. We are bringing in more updates on Israel's airstrike on Yemen's capital Sana'a, targeting Houthis. Yemen state TV has said that several people have been killed and wounded in the Israeli attack. This marks the second attack on the site in a month. Israeli officials have said that the attack was in response to recent missile launches by Houthi forces towards Israel, none of which caused casualties or damage. And with that, we slip into a very